So today we're going to be planting this little lot that's about 7.7 meters long and 5.5 in width. To help it make it more easy, we're going to divide it into quarters just so that we know that every quarter of the lot is well seeded, and you'll see why. All right, so there we go. We have it divided into 4 quarters. The whole point is that just for your own sake to know how much seed you put and if it's uneven. In preparation for seeding, we're going to get sand and filter out all the rocks. Then we're going to mix the seeds in with the sand. So this is the grass seeds. What we're going to do is split it up because this bag is for 60 square meters and we only have 40 square meters. What you're going to want to do is mix it with sand. So earlier we were separating the rocks from the sand, and it's going to be about a third, or some people even say half. But we also have a layer of compost. So let's go ahead and mix up the seeds with the sand. And this way we're going to be able to tell how much we're putting out, because if you're just putting brown seeds into brown dirt, then you're not going to be able to see. So we're going to go ahead and put that all in and then start mixing it. So now we're going to mix the seed with the sand. You want to just use your hands and make sure you do it evenly. So go ahead and do that for about 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure you just get it really even. All right, so what we did is split it into 4 even parts for the 4 quarters that we made with the lines that way everything gets spread out evenly. You don't have to do this. You could do it by eyeball, but then yeah, we're just being safe. So as you can see now, when you put it on the dirt, it's gonna stand out, and then you're gonna be able to see how much seed you put in each quadrant. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and start spreading everything evenly. So as you can see, without the sand, there's no way that you could tell how much seeds you're putting out. And now you can see like a little bit of white powder kind of. So what I do is grab it and you just start kind of sprinkling it on top. Then you want to go over once and then go over a second time. As you can see in the front, in the beginning we didn't do it so good of a job because you don't want to see too much of the white spots. So you can see there's extra white powder and there's nothing on that side. That means we didn't put enough over there and we put too much over here, or we didn't sprinkle it right. It takes a little bit to get the hang of it, and just keep practicing by loosely rubbing and then just sprinkling. And you want to do it from each side, and so it gets spread evenly. That's the main point. So after you get your first quarter, start doing the second quarter and just keep going. Make sure that it's even all the way through. So these are pretty even. And then this one's a little bit too much, as you can see. So then we're gonna use a rake to go ahead and solve this issue. So don't worry if you made it too concentrated and not evenly spread like the other quadrants. So then let's go ahead and show you how to use this rake. Get the soil mixed up with the seeds. All right, so now we're on to the second quadrant. As you can see the difference, this one's well mixed. So you want to just keep raking it, mixing up the soil a little bit. The compost, we made it about 3-4 inches thick underneath, or just like a 3 or 4 inch thick soil, like that much. And then so it's pretty thick, and that's enough for grass. So you can see this half as opposed to that half, it's still kind of white. And this is why the sand is so handy to mix in, but it also helps with the grass growing. All right, so this is after we finished mixing all the soil and seeds together. And as you can see, it's pretty flat. We try to level it as much as we can. So this is after we've mixed up all the soil and the seeds together. We did it quadrant by quadrant, and now everything should be pretty evenly mixed. It's difficult to see the seeds, but yeah, they're mostly under the soil now. And we try to level it as much as we can. Now, if you're gonna do it, it's best to do it when it's gonna be rainy season. If it's not too dry, then make sure to start watering near sunset, so the sun does not dry up or evaporate. So in this video, I just wanted to show you guys how to spread it evenly. We did it with by dividing with the lines and making it into 4 quarters. And I'm gonna be making a video about the update. So if you have any questions or comments, please list below, and thank you for watching.